In today's lecture, we will discuss about the kingdom fungi. As you all know that the kingdom fungi includes in multicellular eukaryotes. There are few exceptions such as yeast which are unicellular, otherwise all the fungi are multicellular. They have another unique characteristic which is associated with them, that they have the cell wall that is made up of chitin. They have specialized cell wall which is made up of chitin, and their body is a thread-like structure which is known as hyphae. Their hyphae could be septate or aseptate. Septate means there is separation or segmentation in the hyphae, or they could be without any segments, or which is known as aseptate. What about their mode of nutrition? As there is no pigment in the fungi, so they have no ability to synthesize food by themselves. So they are heterotrophic in nature. And there are three different mode of nutrition in fungi that include saprophytic. Saprophytic mode of nutrition is in which they feed from the dead material, and parasitic. In parasitic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which they are dependent on other host, and in return they are harming or making harm to that host. And symbiotic association is another association in which they are dependent on the other host, but it is not necessary that they are harming or they are making any harm to that host. So there are three different types of mode of nutrition in fungi. So briefly, as we have discussed about their mode of nutrition, that was very brief discussion, and in further lectures we will discuss in elaboration or in detail that about the mode of nutrition. And now we will discuss briefly about the classification of the fungi. As we have discussed that they have two type of body, aseptate and septate, so we could classify them into aseptic body or septic body into lower or higher fungi. Aseptate are also known as the low fungi, and then include Mastigomycetes and Zygomycetes. Mastigomycetes include flagellate members, those members that have the flagella as their mode of locomotion, while Zygomycetes, they are the aflagellate members, or they lack flagella for the locomotion. And in this we can describe zygospore as its example. Second is the septate fungi or hair fungi, and this we could classify three main classes. And what is the Ascomycetes, second is the Basidiomycetes, and third is the Deuteriomycetes. And this classification is on the basis of their mode of reproduction or their sexual reproduction, and ascus, which is formed during their sexual reproduction, and that includes in Ascomycetes. In Ascomycetes, ascus is formed, while in Basidiomycetes, basidium is formed during the sexual reproduction. Deuteriomycetes, which is also known as the fungi imperfecta, that lacks sexual reproduction, means in this type of higher fungi there is no sexual reproduction. So up till now we have discussed very briefly about the fungi. In future lectures we will discuss in detail about the fungi. Thank you.